What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the video here on the Water Juice channel, and welcome back to the Notre Dame Fighting Irish Dynasty here on NCAA 14. That is right, we are back with another episode, back playing week number 5 this episode against Oklahoma, number 19 ranked Oklahoma. The Sooners, Boomer Sooner is who we are going to be playing against. We are at home in South Bend, Indiana. We're going to be hopefully getting another victory and going to 5-0 and hopefully moving up the top 25 and passing Ohio State for the number 1 seed here pretty soon. We want to be the number 1 team in the country, but we got to hope that Clemson and Stanford lose. And I don't think that they're going to be much of a threat this season. Ohio State is definitely going to be the threat to play us in the national championship game, because I have a feeling that we're going to be in the national championship game. It's just we're too good. We have too good of a team, so I don't think that we can get stopped by any one of these teams on our schedule. So let's get right into it. If you guys are super excited, make sure to smash that like button, hit the notification bell, and the subscription button while you're downloading. It takes a few seconds, if that, and it really does help me out. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the game. Okay, got the coin toss now. They win it, of course. They're going to take kick. And we're going to get the ball first. We get to see what Johnny Football and this offense can do here in week number 5. I did forget to mention before we started this game that we do have a prospect visiting this week. It's an athlete. So the prospect visiting is an athlete. I think his name is George something. I forget what his name is. But the name doesn't matter, because if he signs, he's going to be named something else. But he is an athlete. He's a number 9 ranked athlete in the country, I'm pretty sure. And his bonus for us is we have to get 250 passing yards with Johnny Manziel. So that should be pretty easy, as Todd Gurley goes up for 7 yards on that run. But I think that we could be able to do that. That's pretty easy. Johnny Manziel had a very good game last week. He was perfect from the air. So he should stay that way, or if not, be like miss 1 or 2 passes or something. But he still shouldn't have as bad of a game as he's had in the past. And here's a nice pass to Sammy Watkins to keep that streak going from last game. Maybe he can set a record for most completed passes over a stretch of games or something, like without a miss. That'd be pretty interesting right there to see. That's a storyline if I've ever seen one. Well, we got first down and 10 after the no huddle, after the first down play from Sammy Watkins. Manziel has to throw this one deep, and it's Eric Ebron for a 13-yard catch. He had to wait last second and pull the string on that one. That was a tough play for both Manziel and Eric Ebron to connect on. I can't believe they actually completed it, and Eric Ebron got a foot down. And here we go. Manziel has to throw sideways to Mike Evans, who's going to try and get a touchdown here, and he fumbled it. Mike Evans fumbled the football at the goal line. Mike Evans fumbled the football at the goal line. Was he down? Was his knee down? That is the biggest question on everyone's mind. Was Mike Evans' knee or anything down? Ankle, anything? Was it down? I think it was. I think his knee was down as he fell. So I think we might be catching a break here. It's going to be a booth review. We're going to find out if Mike Evans' knee was down. And it was. Okay. So we're going to get the ball back. Perfect. Look how many Oklahoma players are right there. That's crazy. His body was down. His whole lower half was down before that football comes out. So that's perfect. We're going to get that ball back. Beautiful. Beautiful turnover. And we got the reverse. There we go. Mike Evans doesn't usually fumble that football. That's why I was so surprised that he did. But now we're first and goal. We got Gurley in the backfield, and we're going to hand it off to him so he can plow his way through. And it's a Notre Dame touchdown. Let's go, baby. 6-0. And now we got Will Lutz on to add that extra points. And it's up and good. 7-0. Notre Dame leads. Okay, Oklahoma's offense is on the field now for the first time. They got Blake Bell in the backfield as their quarterback, and he takes off and runs. He bulldozes over for 7 yards. He's going to be a hard man to bring down, mostly because he's such a big guy. I think he's a tight end or he was when he was in the league. He was a tight end, so he's a big dude. He's going to be tough to bring down. And they get off to Williams. Williams gets a first down and way more. Williams is taking it all the way. Damian Williams, future Dolphins running back, just taking it all the way. This Notre Dame defense has its work cut out for him. But I think if we can cause one mistake, one 3-and-out, or maybe a turnover or something to slow down this Oklahoma offense, I think our offense can add that insurance that we need to be able to hold this lead. And there's a good stuff from who else? I think that was C.J. Mosley. I'm pretty sure that was. Let me check. Yeah, it was C.J. Mosley. Yep, he got that tackle. It's hard when Notre Dame doesn't have any names on the back of their jerseys. Oh, that's a where were you throwing that, Blake Bell? I don't even know. But there's the 3-and-out that we needed. So we got the 3-and-out. We got the punt back, and we're starting in decent field position at the 20, not horrible. And Manziel's going to roll to his left. He's going to take off and run. Johnny Football gets that first down and a couple yards more. I wanted to throw it to Gurley, but I just didn't think that he would get as many yards as I could get with Manziel. So I decided to keep it with him, and it worked out because I got 12 yards. And now Gurley runs up the middle of the line and gets 5 yards. Oh, we got upset alert down on the ticker. Wake Forest is up 2 scores on number 3 Clemson. See, this is why I wasn't worried about him. And now we're running slant routes just like what Mike Evans got the fumble on. And Amari Cooper is down on the sidelines for another Notre Dame touchdown. What a play from Amari Cooper. Absolutely fantastic. 3 plays, 79 yards, and Notre Dame is up 14-0. Let's see if this Notre Dame defense can cause another 3-and-out like they did in the first possession for Oklahoma. And Williams gets the handoff again. Lewis Nix is there to stop him after 3 yards. And they love running this no-huddle. They love running this no-huddle offense so they can get all their plays going quickly. That's probably part of the reason why they got a 3-and-out. Because now they're 3rd and inches. And if they run a no-huddle again, I'm going to bring the blitz. And they are. So now it's time for Juice to bring the dogs. Bring the dogs home. And C.J. Mosley was in the backfield, but I missed. C.J. Mosley penetrated the backfield. Don't clap at that. That was completely my fault. I completely whiffed on the tackle. I hate that animation. Somebody bring him down. There we go. Damian Williams is brought down after no gain. Clinton Dix once again with his 3rd tackle. Where's Ryan Shazier at? He's been all over the field in each and every one of these games. There he is. But this game, he just hasn't been getting the tackles. He hasn't been getting the production. 3 scores now. Wake Forest is absolutely crushing Clemson down there in South Carolina. Wake Forest is up 21-0 on the number 3 team in the country. This is out of control. Who would have thought this going into week number 5? We could be very well moving up to number 3 in the country. Another handoff to Williams, and he didn't get the first down. No, that's a 4th and inches right there. Good stop by the defense. Start of the second quarter here in South Bend, Indiana, at Notre Dame Stadium. 14-0 is the score. First quarter was filled with a bunch of crazy plays, with a 4th and inches stop by the Notre Dame defense, and Mike Evans possibly fumbling the football. Almost, well, he did fumble the football, but we got it back on the reverse call. And then crazy throws by Johnny Manziel. So this game is wild already, and it's only the second quarter. And another handoff to Todd Gurley. This time he gets a big hole and gets 18 yards. Perfect. You love to see Todd Gurley getting those big holes from the offensive line. Making his job a lot easier. And Johnny Manziel has to make his job a lot harder as he takes it up the field and has to run out of bounds after 22 yards. That's the benefit of having a speedy quarterback like this. He saw the left tackle lose his block, so he just got out of there and took it to the house. Well, not to the house, but he took it to for 22 yards. 6 first downs to 2 first downs. Notre Dame is in full control of this game. Manziel has to stop short, throw it to Melvin Gordon, the running back backup, and he gets 13 yards too. I'm pretty sure that's Melvin Gordon's first completed first catch of his career here at Notre Dame. And Gurley gets another big hole and gets another first down. 87 yards total for this Notre Dame team, 53 for Gurley. And Manziel is once again perfect from the air. And they fall forward, and Manziel's going to take it in for another Notre Dame touchdown. They fell for it once again, and this time Will Lutz puts it up 21-0. Notre Dame absolutely washing the Sooners. It's very possible in this game that we could be seeing the backups for Notre Dame's offense here. If this keeps getting out of hand like it's been. 21-0 already. If we score and we get 35, then I'm definitely taking these offensive guys out. I can't risk them getting injured. And I might take some of the defensive guys out as well. Who would have thought it'd be this easy of a game against the number 19 team in the country? I mean, they're number 19 for a reason. Like, they're a decent team, but our offense is just much better. And Saunders gets a big catch there. We were playing too light of defense on them. Jalen Saunders. This team's got a lot of... This Oklahoma team has a lot of NFL players that nobody's ever heard of. Blake Bell, Damian Williams, Trey Saunders, or Jalen Saunders, excuse me. Good stop. 3 minutes to go in the half. And Oklahoma's starting to make a little bit of progress. Maybe I won't have to put the backups in. Maybe they'll make this a game. I still want to keep my eye on that Clemson game. That is crazy. And a big hit from Marcus Peters. Dear Lord. He took him out of his boots on that one. That was a spear that he just did on whoever that was. Get him, Trey Waynes. No, he got shrugged off, but he got there. Everybody else got there. That's good. 6 for 7, 54 yards for Blake Bell. That's not that bad. 2nd down and 7. Ryan Shazier is going to bring the pressure, and Clay gets the shoelace tackle. Good job for Shazier getting that shoelace tackle on Clay. And they're going to keep the momentum going with this no-huddle offense. I like it. I like the no-huddle offense. That's what I run too, so I can't be mad when they do it. Blake Bell has time. Maybe not anymore. And he's going to get sacked. Who got there? Mosley? I think that's C.J. Mosley. No, Shaquille Barrett. Excuse me. Shaquille Barrett is the man to get the sack. His first sack of the season. Congratulations to Shaquille Barrett. And they're going to go for a field goal here. 4th and 11. This is going to be probably about a 44-yarder or something. 46-yarder maybe. And they're going to take the play clock down and the game clock. They're going to take it down to 2 probably. Here it is. It's up. And it's good. It had the distance, 21-3, so there will not be a shutout in South Bend. At least not this week. And I can't forget that I got to get 250 passing yards, so I got to keep the ball moving through the air. Manziel's done a perfect job of doing that so far. Here's Nicholas, and he makes the catch. What a catch from Troy Nicholas. That is absolutely perfect. I thought that was going to get knocked down like right at when he caught it, but Troy Nicholas with that super glue on his hands, keeping that ball. That was crazy. I can't believe he caught that. Manziel has to throw it off his back foot into Amari Cooper again. Another catch and another 10-yard reception for Amari Cooper. 146 passing yards now. Second down in inches. And we're going to smash this ball right up the throat of this Oklahoma defense. Todd Gurley. Oh, he got wrapped up. Wrapped up, and a timeout's called. 37 seconds. Notre Dame trying to get into field goal range or score a touchdown. Either one will work. But field goal range is probably more likely unless Troy Nicholas can get down the field like he just did. What a catch. What a throw from Johnny Manziel. What an absolute dime from Manziel to Troy Nicholas to put it over the defense just enough to where he could be the only one who would catch it. And now Manziel's got to take off and run here. He only got a yard. He didn't have any options open on that one. There was no way he was ever going to get that one. And he's got to be smart here. He's got to pick his spots because he's still got that completion record he's going for right now. So he can't just screw it up because he wants to force something. Odell, he got it. Odell got it, 3rd and 1. And here we go, 3rd and 1, 19 seconds to go. Can Manziel make some magic happen? He rolls out. He's going to try and take it. He got the first down, and a timeout's called. No more timeouts for the Fighting Irish here. 1st down and 10, 14 seconds to go. Manziel drops back, fires it in, and it's knocked incomplete. So Manziel's streak is over. I'm going to have to go back and look at the stats for the end of the game last week so I can see the total amount of completed passes Manziel had in this game, or in this week. And Manziel only gets 1 yard on that rush. There was really nothing open. But he did go out of bounds, so that gives us a little bit more time. 6 seconds. No timeouts. We got to score a touchdown here, so we got to go Landry, you'd think. Rolling out of the pocket, trying to find something. Corner of the end zone, and it's Mike Evans for a touchdown at the death. 27 is the score. Johnny Manziel. Johnny Football, Magic Man. What an absolute godly throw from Johnny Manziel on that one. There's literally no time left on the clock as Will Lutz puts this one up and through. It's 28-3. Here we go, start of the second half. Oklahoma kicked off to start the first half, so they get the ball in the second half. And Blake Bell looking to come back after a disappointing end of his series in the first half. He didn't have the series that he would have liked, so he also got sacked too, so hopefully he can change that. Hopefully not for the defense. The defense has been playing very well, and they only let a field goal go last time, so I'd say that's a win for this defense. And they give it to, is that Damian Williams again? No, it's Brendan Clay. I didn't think that was Damian Williams. Brendan Clay with the run right up the middle of the field. I don't know what our defense was doing there. We got completely blown off the block by this offensive line, which is not supposed to happen. We're supposed to be blowing them off the line. And Bester gets the ball now. Blake Bell is finding some open people. I don't know why. Our defense is getting carved right now by Blake Bell and this Oklahoma offense to start this second half. He's just finding the open man as Jazz Reynolds gets completely blown up on that tackle. But Blake Bell, 9 for 10, 76 yards is very respectable. If he can just get some points to add on to that, this team is not out of it yet. They are not dead yet. Hopefully after one more touchdown they will be. But we got to stop them first as Jalen Saunders gets another first down. 3 catches, 30 yards for Jalen Saunders. Bell, he keeps changing at the line, so he's obviously got something in mind. And another big hit. I can't seem to cause a fumble. First down and 10. They are inside the red zone. Looking to score a touchdown here as Ibrahim Campbell saves the day for the Fighting Irish. He intercepts the pass of Blake Bell in the end zone. What a catch from Ibrahim Campbell. He was waiting. He baited Blake Bell. Look at that. He baited Blake Bell into that, throwing that interception. Absolutely beautiful beautiful interception from Ibrahim Campbell. You can't do that any better. That's why he's a pro. And now Todd Gurley trying to give us a little bit of space here. Give us some breathing room at the goal line. Let's see if they'll fall for it again. We got the play action. And they do. Manziel's going to take off. He's going to juke, and he's going to get a decent amount, 15 yards. He tried to cause a juke, but it did not work. The safety did not fall for it. And Amari Cooper with another big play. Amari Cooper is all about the big plays. He has 3 catches for 101 yards. That is outrageous. The big playability from Amari Cooper is out of control. Where are we going here? Looks like we're going Gurley, and it's swatted away, almost intercepted too. You could tell that Manziel just threw that one up there, trying to find some sort of person in a blue jersey, but it did not work out for him. And now Melvin Gordon has to run around for a yard. That was a long way to get to 1 yard. But at least he didn't lose any yards on it. That's all that really matters. 3rd down and 9. We're not in field goal range, not for Will Lutz at least. So we got to find Amari Cooper here. And we can't find Amari Cooper. It's 11 for 14, 227 yards, 2 touchdowns for Johnny Manziel. But you know what we do on the channel. We do not punt the football. What's the field goal range? 63. That is not what Will Lutz will do. So we're going to go shotgun. We're going to go ace twins. And we're going to go double slants on the left. And we're going to get these 9 yards. One of these 2 men will get open. I swear it. No! Lindley gets the interception. I tried to force it. I should have went Landry instead of Watkins. I tried to force it, and it's a turnover. Manziel's first interception in a few games. But that was all my fault on that one. That wasn't his fault. Collins with a nice deflection there. Trying to get another interception back. That really tarnishes Manziel's game right now. He had a beautiful game going. And now I just ruined it. And Sheldon Day was in the backfield. He gets the pass off. Blake Bell does. But only for 4 yards. Our defense is like a swarm. Once the ball goes, we all swarm to it. And then there's like 3 or 4 Notre Dame defensive players there to tackle. It's quite something. But there's the miss. There's a miss on that one. Should have easily knocked that ball out, but nope. Okay, bringing Mosley on this one. Hopefully I can get something. I need to get some pressure. We've gotten to Blake Bell. He's just gotten the ball off before we could get to him fully. and he finds Brennan Clay, and he gets another first down, 16 yards. How come all these teams start to get the momentum in the end game, like when it's too late to come back and stuff? Like, Oklahoma should have been doing this in the first quarter. Did he get that? He did not get his foot down. There's no way. Well, I guess he did. They're counting it. They are saying that he got his foot down, so I'll take it, I guess, whatever. There's not really much I can do. Where's Bell going on this one? Hopefully nowhere. We got to him. Danny Shelton got to him, but he threw the ball away, not a sack. I was really hoping it was a sack, but nope. I think we only have one. I think Shaquille Barrett's got the one sack in this game. I could be wrong. We could have two. And they could have a touchdown here. What a pass from Blake Bell. Oh, young Sterling Shepard. That's pretty cool. I forgot he even went to Oklahoma. I did not know that he went to Oklahoma, but now, well, I probably did. I just forgot. Don't let Blake Bell get in there. Good job. Good stop. They're at the goal line. Under a minute to go in the third quarter, and they are inches away. No, I thought he was going to pitch it, so I played the pitch, and Blake Bell kept it. I assumed that somebody would be there to stop Blake Bell, so I played the pitch, and I was completely wrong. Completely and utterly wrong, and they add to it. It's 28-10, so no backups are going to be playing in this game. We just need to run this clock out as much as possible, take as much time off as we can, so that they don't have enough time to even do anything. And that's a deflection. Manziel's not finding anything now. Ooh, Clemson's making a comeback. It's 21-13 now. Can Clemson come back in the fourth quarter? That would be crazy. They were down 21-0 at one point. And somehow Manziel got the first down there. That was an athletic play. That was a crazy athletic play for Manziel to get a first down there, bobbing and weaving in traffic. And handing off to Todd Gurley, who's going to bulldoze his way for another big gain and another first down. Great play for Todd Gurley, 78 yards on the day for Gurley. Not having his best game, but he's having a pretty good one. I am definitely not mad at it, especially when we can take the clock down as much as we can. There we go, another big run for Gurley, 8 yards this time, and that should be the end of the third quarter. Here we go, start of the fourth quarter, 5 minutes on the clock. That's all that we have to hold them. And I shouldn't even be having to worry about holding them, but 28-10 is a score that is manageable for this team. Oklahoma can definitely come back, especially if they go up and down the field like they did on the last drive. They can definitely make a comeback here. So we got to take as much time off the clock as possible. And doing that by running the football. And I say that we got to run the football, but I got to still get that. I still got to try and get that 250 passing yards for that athlete that we got coming in. So Sammy Watkins, did he get that first down? He got 13 yards. Oh, he didn't get the goal. No touchdown for Sammy Watkins. $240 passing yards is what Manziel's stuck with. As Melvin Gordon gets that touchdown, another one. I think that might be Melvin Gordon's first rushing touchdown of the season. I'm not 100% sure on that. You can fact check me, but it was at this point that I thought the backups would be in now, because I said once we get to 35, I'd bring the backups in, but not now, because they still have a chance to come back, and I don't want to make it any easier for them. And Shazier gets a sack. Loss of 7 on the play. Ryan Shazier. He just went straight through the line. They didn't even block him one time. Untouched to the backfield. That's the sack you want. And he gets another one, back-to-back sacks for Ryan Shazier. He is stepping up, the captain of this defense. The captain of the defense steps up in the most important moments. Back-to-back sacks for Ryan Shazier, knocking him back to 3rd and 24. I can't talk today. They do pull back a lot of those yards, 4th and 11. They got to go for it. So, no, they decide to punt the football. Interesting choice. You'd think down 35-10 with 3:20 to go. You'd think that they would punt that they would go for it, but they're punting it. Back to Sammy Watkins in this defense. Let's see if Sammy Watkins can get a punt return touchdown, maybe? Possibly? No, nothing. Decent return, 9 yards. It's not that bad. But thanks to that 3 and out by our defense, Johnny Manziel has a chance to get 10 yards and complete that goal for the recruit to add that little bonus. And here it is right there, Troy Nicholas with a nice catch. 257 passing yards. Beautiful. And now we can just run the ball, take our time. We got the bonus for that recruit, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. Now Melvin Gordon can try and get some added yards to his total. I don't know how he stayed on his feet after that. That was absolutely wild. Congratulations to Melvin Gordon for staying up. 37 yards now. He's doing much better than in the first half where he only had 1 yard. Hopefully that can change to 100 yards. No, he's not getting 100 yards. We only have 2:30 to go in this game. Melvin Gordon's still in the game. Is Tyler Gurley hurt or something? Why is Gurley not in this game? Melvin Gordon had to go really far around that to only get 3 yards. 3 for 4 on conversions today. Oh no, that's Derrick Henry. Where's Gurley at? Gurley just disappeared. Come on, hit me with it, hit me with it. Perfect, Sammy Watkins for another Notre Dame touchdown. Manziel had to wait on that one for a while. He had to lead Watkins on that one to get that touchdown. But it ended up working in the end, and Will Lutz puts the extra point up and through. 42-10 is the score. And Clemson has fallen. The number 3 team in the country falls to Wake Forest by 3. I cannot believe it. This is outrageous. We are definitely moving up to number 3 now. Maybe number 2, depending on how Stanford played. That's absolutely perfect. 1:54 to go, and Clemson's lost to Wake Forest by 3, so we are going to be number 3 no matter what. Maybe even number 2, depending on how Stanford fared this week. I don't know. I haven't seen their name. At least maybe I have, but I just don't remember it. And I haven't seen Ohio State either. So we could jump up to number 1, depending on if both of those teams lose as well. Almost got a sack there. Nothing. They got a 9-yard gain. 1:28 to go. It's 1st down and 10. Huge total yards difference for both these teams. Ryan Shazier trying to get his 3rd sack of the game as Blake Bell's just forced to throw it away. Shazier caused a lot of pressure on that one. Made Blake Bell throw that wildly. What's the flag on this play? False start on the offense. That's perfect. I thought I went offside for a second. 2nd and 15 is the down and distance. Clemson lost. I still can't believe they lost to Wake Forest by 3. I mean, they did. You got to give them credit. They made a comeback. It was 21-0. And they made a comeback to make it 24-21, so. You can't knock their heart. But in the end, Wake Forest just was the better team. Or maybe Clemson had some injuries or something. I don't know. I saw that their quarterback was there, but I don't know what else was going on for him. And here, this is crazy. Is this a screenplay? What is going on here? I'm focusing too much on Clemson losing, making fun of them, that Oklahoma just ran a screenplay and dominated me. That was perfectly executed. That couldn't have been executed more perfect. And this time we stop, and Prince Shembo's in the backfield. Beautiful. A minute to go exactly, and Oklahoma called their first timeout. So I don't know why they're calling timeouts down 42-10, but. And a horrible pass from Blake Bell. Where are you throwing that? 3rd down and 12. 57 seconds to go. Basically wasted a play there with Blake Bell throwing it out of bounds. And that's going to be roughing the passer, I'm pretty sure. Although I don't see the flag. No roughing the passer. I thought I hit him way late. It's 4th and 4, and we're going to go for the gold here. We're going to bring the house. Bring the dogs. Bring the dogs on the blitz. Get there. CJ Mosley strips the ball. Trey Waynes has it. He's going. Trey Waynes, nobody's by him. He's going to take it to the house. A fumble recovery for a touchdown. Notre Dame. I cannot believe my eyes. Who got the strip? Was it CJ Mosley or was it Prince Shembo? I can't remember who I said, but Trey Waynes stumbles his way for a defensive touchdown. Our first defensive touchdown of the season. Absolutely beautiful. And now Will Lutz will put it up and through. I can't remember who I said stripped that ball away. I think it was CJ Mosley. I think CJ Mosley was the one who stripped that ball on the sack. And then Trey Waynes with the return. What a way to put a seal on this game with a strip sack fumble and a defensive touchdown to boot. Perfect. Now we just got to stop them here, let the clock run out. They only have one timeout remaining, and I don't think they're going to use it. So they're just going to probably run some no huddle. Yep, they are going to run some no huddle, and they're going to run this clock down to 0, and we're going to walk out of South Bend, Indiana, giving these home fans another victory and possibly moving up to number 2 in the country, depending on how Stanford plays. Because I don't think Ohio State's losing, so we can only really rely on Stanford. Nine seconds left, so this is probably the last play of the game unless they get some weird fluky play that goes out of bounds or something. Oh, Shazier missed the tackle. So did CJ Mosley. And that's probably going to be the end of the game. They're going to run no huddle, but the clock's going to run out before they can snap it, so. Or not. They're going to get a playoff here. Possibly. Oh, they got it at the last second. And Shazier's the one who gets the sack. Fitting for Ryan Shazier. But that's the end of this game. 49-10, baby. Notre Dame gets a dominant victory. Congratulations to everybody. Johnny Manziel had a good game. He did throw that one interception, but that was my fault. He is the player of the game. 14-19, 277 yards, 8 carries, 75 yards, 4 total touchdowns. He had 3 passing touchdowns and 1 rushing. But that one interception was my fault. I forced it too much. And here is a highlight reel as 49-10. We are going to be moving up in the rankings. It's just a matter of, do we move up to just 3 because Clemson fell? Or do we move up to 2, depending on what Stanford did? But it's definitely going to be interesting. And it's going to be interesting to see how far Clemson falls. Will they fall in the top 10? I think they might move down to number 12 or something. That's my guess, 12. I think they go down to 12. But we'll find out. It looks like we got one commit already, the quarterback, David Ramsey, so that's going to be Lamar Jackson, I would assume. I'd have to look at the recruiting rankings for 2015, but I think that's Lamar Jackson, which is exciting because next season Lamar Jackson will be on the squad. Okay, we have 500 points to allocate towards some people that who do we want to bring in? We've got all the big lead on these guys, so I don't think we have to do anything with them. Maybe offer them a scholarship. I am going to offer this guy a scholarship. And I'm going to offer this guy a scholarship just to get those 2 athletes possibly in the building. get them to commit. I think I want to use these points to offer scholarships to the guys that we were in the lead for. I think that would be looks like what I did. I'll offer a scholarship to this guy, Nick Hunt, because then if we are in the lead, they should commit to us. Add a couple more to him. And I do want to put a little bit of points on one of these guards so that he comes here. And I'll put 100 points on you, Dwayne Ferris. There we go. So that's the recruiting for this week. Now we can do a little bit of upgrading. We got an offensive coordinator and a defensive coordinator upgrade that we can do. And then I want to check the top 25 and see what happened to Clemson and stuff. So let's get to defensive coordinator. What do we got here? We got road closed, charge, and recharge. Your defense causes fits. Yeah, I want to put charge up there. And then let's do Chuck Martin on the offensive side, up tempo. Yeah, we run a lot of up tempo, so I want to keep that one. I want to get that one going too. So that's the upgrades for the coaches. And now let's go check the top 25. Okay, here in the top 25, it looks like Ohio State won against Wisconsin 49-42. So they are still number one in the country. They're going up against Northwestern in this week. Stanford also won against Washington State 37-17. They're going up against Washington this week. So they're number 2. We are number 3 because we beat Oklahoma and Clemson lost. So Florida moves up 1. They beat Kentucky. So they move up 1. Alabama moves up 1. They beat Mississippi. Ole Miss, I think. Texas is here. Alabama is ahead of Louisville and Texas, who had bye weeks. But Alabama's got 1 loss. So, I mean, they did lose pretty early in the season, which can help them. So, where is Clemson? Did they fall? Oh, my God. Clemson, after 1 loss to Wake Forest, 24-21 is what they lost to. They moved from 3 to 17. Dear Lord, baby Jesus, that's crazy. I said 12, and 12 is Nebraska. But they fall to 17. Clemson is not anywhere even close. They are not getting back to the top 10. They may get top 10, but they are not getting top 5. That is for sure. The top 5 is completely up for grabs between these 4, I would say. Unless Louisville and Texas stay undefeated, then I would say that these 4 teams right here are the top 4 that are going to be fighting for the national championship game. And hopefully it's me and Ohio State. Well, I'd want it to be Stanford. I don't really want to play Ohio State, mostly because they're my favorite team, but they're also very good. So, but Boise State's also down here at 5 wins and no losses. So Boise State could sneak up into the top 5, maybe in the top 2. Maybe we play Boise State in the end. That would be pretty crazy. Playing Boise State in the national championship game. That would be wild. But I wanted to quickly check the Heisman race before we get out of here. Johnny Manziel, there he is. He's moving up the rankings. He is now 2nd in the Heisman race behind Braxton Miller, who has not moved. He started the preseason as the number 1 choice for the Heisman, and now he is still the number 1 choice for the Heisman. He is the front runner in the Heisman race. Then we got Derek Thomas, a junior running back from Boise State. Teddy Bridgewater, I don't know why I can't say his name, the junior quarterback from Louisville. And then Amani Cross, the sophomore running back from Nebraska. So that's the top 5 front runners for the Heisman. Hopefully at the end of the season, Manziel will be up at the top spot, winning his first Heisman. But I think that's everything I wanted to check on. We don't need to check on stats. I guess we could check on season stats. Who's looking here? Manziel's got 1,192 yards through the air. That's Braxton Miller's got 1,400 passing yards. That's probably why he's leading the Heisman race. Running backs, Todd Gurley's got 523 rushing yards. Amari Cooper's got 319 just because he's a big play receiver. Tackles, C.J. Mosley has 21. Sacks, Sheldon Day has 5. Interceptions, Ibrahim Campbell has 2. Wow, there's people out there with 5, 2, 3. Whoa, 4 guys have 5 interceptions already. That's crazy. And we already saw in a couple videos ago that Sammy Watkins set a record, so he set the first record. So wait, what'd that say? Tigers declawed. Boyd is disgusted with Clemson's performance against unranked Wake Forest. Yeah, I'd be disgusted with the performance too if you lost by 3 and you were down 21-0 going into like the third quarter or something. So, but I think we've covered everything for this week. Next week we will try and keep up our undefeated streak and move up the rankings even more, hopefully to number 2. But we got to play Arizona State, so that shouldn't be much of a thing. I have a feeling the backups are going to be playing a lot in that game. But I mean, they are 1-3, so. But that is going to be the end of the episode here for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, smash that like button, hit the notification bell, and the subscription button while you're downloading. It takes a few seconds, if that, and it really does help me out. I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya!